Hello, I'm Ganj Rustback, and today I'm going to be talking about one of the biggest cinema upsets in modern American film history. Film that went so under the radar that nobody really even knows what it is. I'm talking about a film that was before its time, snubbed at the Oscars, at the Cannes, at all the big wig film events. I'm talking, of course, about Jack Frost. Not the Michael Keaton movie from a year or two later. That was utter shit. I'm talking about this cinema massacre. Menstrual cycle. Masterpiece. This is a film that it just really defied my expectations. It's about a killer snowman that goes and kills everybody in the town. It was actually the debut for Shannon Elizabeth, Nadia from the American Pie movies. If you wanted to see some earlier tit footage of her, then this film's got it. Before, got that guy who fucked the pie to prematurely ejaculate into a sock or whatever the fuck. This film is innovative. There was a big to-do about nobody recognizing it. It was phenomenal. You know, I think it's got like a 98% on Rotten Tomatoes. We're gonna give it a reevaluation today. So, Jack Frost, 1996.
Uncle Henry, tell me a story.
No, it's late. Go to bed. Santa will be here soon.
No, I want a story, please.
All right. You want a happy story? Or do you want a scary story?
I want a happy, scary story.
The film begins with a creepy British narrator telling a little girl the story of Jack Frost, who in this film is a notorious serial killer. We then cut to Jack Frost being taken to his execution via transport. This is possibly one of my favorite parts of the movie. Look at this shot. This is not how life works. The passenger is clearly leaning over the driver to look out the window. It's hazardous and downright fucking hilarious. This scene serves as a bit of exposition and provides one of the greatest lines ever delivered.
Deep fried Jack served at midnight!
Meet Jack Frost. He's the kind of villain that kills prison guards for cigarettes and necrophilia. And then a completely plausible catalytic event happens.
What the fuck? Oh yeah.
The transport wrecks, and Jack somehow escapes.
Looks like deep fried Jack's off the menu for tonight.
Turns out they crashed into some sort of biochemical tanker, and Jack gets, well, yeah, you can see. So naturally, Jack disintegrates into a pile of goo, but that's not my favorite part of this scene. It's as if the director told the actor playing the prison guard to imagine he just walked in on his wife being fucked by a goat, and he doesn't know whether he likes it or not. The confusion, the bewilderment, is downright Oscar-worthy. Look at this schmuck! We then get a little flashback to Jack's arrest where Barney Fife arrests him, and then Jack swears revenge.
Look at this face, because the next time you see it, it's gonna tear your world apart! I'll find a way!
As you can imagine, the sheriff is a classical family man, and his son is really bright. The sheriff's son is so thoughtful, he decides to give his dad some brownies, laced with antifreeze. Of course, the sheriff doesn't know this yet. His first thought is to throw the damn thing out. But then...
But Daddy, I made those oats special for you.
What a fucking prick. Enter cigarette-smoking receptionist.
Somebody died?
I gotta say that I love the fact that the first victim's name is Old Man Harper. If you played a drinking game to how many times they say Old Man Harper, you would be drunk by maybe half an hour in. The town is in complete distress over the murder of Old Man Harper. If a maniac psycho killer can whack an elderly survivalist fuck that greets trespassers with a shotgun, then they're easy pickings. Enter Nadia, the horror movie slut cliche. Despite what you may think, her boyfriend is actually a prude and doesn't want to have sex with her. Don't mind the big-breasted snow woman he's making. He tries to make any excuse he can not to fuck her. What a goddamn asshole. His father even screams at him to shit or get off the pot. So, he gets off the pot. Meanwhile, back at the sheriff's house, his son comes outside to find that a snowman has mysteriously erected in their front yard. Without asking any questions, he decides to decorate it with coals and a fucking carrot. If somebody made a snowman in my front yard, I would be concerned. Or be like, who did it? Furthermore, why does he need a fucking puppet as a reference on how to decorate a snowman? Hasn't this little fucking kid seen Frosty or seen any snowman in the 20th or 21st century? Are you a fucking moron? This is where the satire shines true and golden. Fucking brilliant. Brilliant. And then the bullies show up and tell the kid to get out of their sled trail. And the kid's like, but this is my front yard. And the bullies are like, we don't give a shit. Get the fuck out of here. This doesn't sit too kindly with Jack Frost. Especially after the bully knocks his fucking head off. And then it's game on. Best death ever. Period.
I didn't do it. Holy, right?
And some great acting here from the wee Seamus. I love how they just shovel some snow on top of his blood. Great. Fantastic. So naturally the victim's father thinks that the sheriff's son did it because clearly he's capable of killing someone like that. I mean, he makes brownies very well. We then get a little illustration that he's a dick in his home life as well.
Where in God's name you think you're prowling off to like some lady of the night?
All great fathers accuse their daughters of being sluts at one time or another. He then goes outside to smoke some weed and does not find it weird that this random fucking snowman has erected in his front yard. Is this just a fucking norm in this town? Do people just unsanctioned build snowmen in random people's yards? I guess so. Guess what happens next? Boom! Headshot! Meanwhile, in the house, his wife talks to herself. She looks into her hand to find this mysterious glob of snow, and then, ooh yeah, she gets bound and gagged and raped by a fucking snowman. Ooh, but that isn't the only time that happens in this movie. The sheriff assures everyone that everything is going to be okay, even though he has absolutely no idea what in the good god of fuck he is doing or what is going on, and no one believes him at all. During this town meeting, one of his deputies gets ran over by his own fucking squad car with Jack driving. I love this movie so much. Just as the town begins to erupt in chaos, the FBI shows up and starts assaulting the citizens. The sheriff doesn't know what the hell to do, but the FBI guy seems to think talking like a badass is going to solve everything. But he has no clue what the fuck to do either, and neither does his creepy lackey.
To the public and a possible hindrance to my operation.
You what?
While that shit goes on, Nadia finally convinces her pussy-ass boyfriend to bang her. But like most women, she has conditions.
If you want me, I want a roaring log fire and a bottle of wine.
Son of a bitch!
Come and get me when you're ready.
So fucking Jack Frost kills him, and I'm not gonna lie, I just want to skip to the good part. So Jack Frost melts his way into the bathtub, and there you have it. The most iconic shit from this movie. Jack rises from the bathtub with his carrot inside Nadia's vagina and rapes her in the bathtub. I'm not sure how he kills her exactly, whether it's from head trauma or carrot to the puss. fucking brilliant.
Like Christmas came a little early this year. Well, hope it was good for you, honey. Oh, I must remember to send flowers.
Then Jack drives the cop car over to the police station and catches the sheriff and the FBI agent, the lackey, and the cigarette-smoking receptionist off guard, and shit gets real. They then decide to take all of the aerosol cans in the police station and tie them up and fill up the entire room with fucking aerosol. So that way they can incinerate Jack when he comes in by lighting the motherfucker up. After they shove all of their fat asses through the window, the FBI guy turns around, shoots Jack Frost, and blows the son of a bitch apart. But clearly, that can't kill Jack Frost. He only comes back as this deformed snowman monster. Deformed. Not quite sure how his kid shows up, but next thing you know, the sheriff and the kid are getting attacked by Jack Frost melting into their car. And this is where you find out the special ingredient of the goddamn brownie oat shits.
Ernie, oatmeal is making him burn. Honey, what you how's all?
Sorry.
It's a good thing that you did.
I didn't want you to get cold.
Like, what did you put in the oats?
Antifreeze.
I have never seen a father so happy that his kid nearly poisoned him in my entire life, but I can understand. So naturally, they kill him by throwing him in a truck bed full of antifreeze. The end of Jack. Wow. That was an experience. You know, this film kind of reminds me of that Nicolas Cage classic, The Wicker Man, mainly because I feel like that movie is really misunderstood as well. I feel like the best way to view Wicker Man and this movie, Jack Frost, is as a satire, if you will, into the genre. Wicker Man's like, you know, a mystery, and that doesn't make any motherfucking sense. Jack Frost is, you know, a slasher film, but like the thing is, like, it's a biochemical weapon snowman on a revenge mission against the cop that fucking got him in the first place, and like, they fucking don't give a shit. Like, it's so fucking brilliant. Like, it's no fucking wonder the Oscars didn't give a fuck about this. They're more worried about being politically correct and shit, but they're not. Fuck the Oscars. Here's my fist. Here's their face. No. Alright. Here's my fist. And here's their face. My face hurts. Okay, my face hurts. You see how much my face hurts? That's how much Jack Frost deserved to win the Oscar for '96. I don't even know who won the Oscar for '96. Hold on. We gonna find out. Braveheart? This lost to Braveheart? That's fucking bullshit. This movie had so much art in Braveheart. Oh, what, because it's historical? It gets the fucking Oscar? That's fucking bullshit. Who else was up in the motherfucker? Braveheart. Apollo 13. Babe. Sense and Sensibility. Dude, this movie was totally better than Braveheart and Apollo 13. Maybe, alright, you know what? Maybe Babe. Babe might have had it. Babe might have been better than Jack Frost. But fuck Apollo 13 and Braveheart. Fucking did they have a killer snowman and the tension of him like coming back from the dead in a fucking crystallized biochemical form to fucking chase down the sheriff that gacked him? Fuck. That's fucking drama. That's a movie. Fucking William Wallace is a bitch. I've been to Scotland. Apollo 13, pfft. See, you know, I'd rather see a bunch of Russians on the motherfucking moon No, wait, that didn't even get to the moon in that one. They just floated around in space. I hate to be the bearer of amazing news, but in the year of 2000, Jack Frost 2 came out. Yeah. Holographic box, yo.